Hello. So, first things first. That's a pretty big number, isn't it? I sincerely, really do appreciate y'all for this. For the longest time, I really didn't know how to show my appreciation. Of course, continuing to make quality videos is a fine way to go about it, but I wanted to do it in a way that shouted, This one is for all of you, cool people! And then that single gear in my head started turning, and I came up with a plan. Ever since, a year and a half ago, right? Yeah, it was before this video came out. I've been trying to come up with a challenge for Sonic and the Secret Rings. There were a few that came to mind, but none of them really stuck the landing, at least for me. The first one was without collecting rings, which I thought would have been a keeper. Usually for those kinds of challenges, you'd have to perform insanely precise tricks and ridiculous skips. You know, stuff that requires full control of our character. So I thought, let's do that in a game where we have no control over our character. I was so excited to do this one, and then I quickly found out that the very first mission was to collect 50 rings. As far as I know, there is no way around it, so I just decided to can the idea. Another collectible in this game are pearls, which are used to fill up our soul gauge. So, how about without collecting pearls? We actually did make progress this time, and by that, I mean we completed 3 tutorial missions before coming to a screeching halt. 10 enemies need to be defeated. And what are they filled with? You guessed it, pearls! That too was thrown in the garbage. Ooh, here's one I really liked. The more you level up, the more skills you unlock. They can be used to enhance Sonic's stats, acquire new moves, etc. Just things that make for a better experience. So instead of upgrading Sonic, let's try to complete it without any new skills. I'm saying new skills here because there are 3 that we naturally obtain while playing through the Lost Prologue. The charge jump, the homing attack, and the jump dash. You can disable these, but not until reaching a high enough level. That's perfectly fine though, we can still rough it out by using the bare minimum. Eagerly, I started a new save file, and then I beat the game. Aside from maybe 2 missions, really nothing interesting happened. It was literally a normal playthrough, except Sonic controlled like a bag of butts. Technically, I could have made a video on this one, but I don't know, I felt like I'd be cheating y'all out if I did, so I just put it on the side. Those were the main ones. There were a few other ones, like without using soul abilities, but I felt like that would have been insanely easy. Someone suggested that I hold the 1 button the whole time, which keeps us in place. It sounded promising, not taking any footsteps and relying on the air dash for movement. The problem is that we literally can't do anything while holding 1. The most we can achieve is teabagging. Actually, I've gotten a handful of comments saying they'd love to see me do a Secret Rings video, and even gave me their ideas. It's definitely my most requested game, but if I was going to do that, I wanted to try my best to deliver it, you know? And that's when the big thank you plan came to me. Since I can't decide what the Secret Rings challenge should be, how about y'all decide what it should be? It's good, right? Perfect, you might think. The best way to celebrate a milestone like this. It'd be a fun community effort to make this a reality. But how will this play out? Simple. Just type out your suggestion in the comment section of this video. The ones with the most likes will be put into one of those community post surveys, and whatever has the highest percentage out of those will be chosen for the video. What could you suggest? Pretty much anything is on the table. Perhaps you'd want to see that no new skills run I did come to life? Or maybe you want to see me do an altered version of a run that I did, like maybe instead of just trying to beat the game with no new skills, maybe we could try and beat every single mission without no new skills, or instead of the no rings challenge, maybe there's a chance you'd want to change that to the least amount of rings? Maybe you thought of something completely original that you think is better than everything I just mentioned. Go for it. It might make it to the final 4. I do have one restriction though. Please, only serious suggestions. I do like a good joke, but again, I want to try and deliver this. Plus, you know, April Fool's literally just happened. I'm going to let the comments build up and simmer for about a week, then I'll put out the community survey, let that run its course for about a week, and after that, whatever has the highest votes will be chosen for the 16K special. It was originally going to be a 15K special, but then, you know, I just hit 16, so I thought, you know what, 16, we'll make it that number. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Seriously, thank you for listening the whole way through, and hey, while you're still here, you may as well stick around for the outro. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but it might just be the most gas thing you've ever seen, so buckle up.